Hello and welcome to this very special edition of BMBC's
Sugar.
and Spanky podcast. I'm one half of your coaching team, handler of Cara, Cassie, T, and soon enough Ellie, Ty Spanky Barrett. Joining me as always is the other half of the coaching team, 2019 Fort Worth Stock Show Open Trial winner, Justin Sugar Barrett. What's going on, Jug?
Not much today. It's actually pretty rainy. We aren't doing any fencing today. It keeps raining like it does.
So we decided to have a fun day of this. We're going to do something. It's going to be a very special episode, hopefully with really good sound quality. We switched up our mic system for this. It seems to be picking up pretty well, and we're going to have a first ever podcast episode. It's going to be simulcast with video on YouTube, because we're going to look back. Hopefully we can do this every trial we do from now on, where we had the videos we have from this weekend's CPH Arena trial. We're going to take a look back and just sort of watch all the runs of me, my dad, and Justin, and give some commentary to those and hopefully some insight. And I'll have this up on YouTube and simulcast with what we're saying about the things. I will have the videos running, so you can kind of follow along with us if you'd like, and kind of get some of the some tips and tricks we might have for you. Yeah, so it'll be a very special episode of this thing. I know I say it's always a very special episode. This one actually is.
I feel like they all are in their own
way.
This one, all a special one.
So hopefully every trial we can do this. Hopefully we can be pretty good commentators. So
yeah, we'll see how it goes. Gotta get this ready by Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday. I was the champion, but we'll get to that here in a minute. So you're ready to start? We've got like 30 to 40 minutes of video to get through here.
Oh gosh.
Because there's 9 runs. We got Spice and Carmi on day 1, and then everybody day 2.
Man, they just completely left Ike's out his great run the first day, which is so sad.
That's on Mom. Okay, so, I missed the first part of Spice's run. I missed the outrun fetch and drive. I mean, I got the rest of it on the first day. But
you missed it, so
yeah. But then you get the rest of the stuff going on. So yeah. So you ready?
Yeah, let's do this. Who are we starting with?
So the first one we have is Spice and you yesterday. Yeah. So whenever we start each video, I'm going to say starting. So when I go back and listen, like put the video in, I know exactly what to start putting it. So you're going to hear that before we get quite there. And we are
live.
Starting now.
All right.
Okay, here's Spice. We didn't get the fetching stuff. Looks like he's fetching back, but he shouldn't get on the panel we have set up. Saturday's run of Spice, yep.
Yeah.
Couple babies. The bunch there, I think, get 2 pans and 1 roof, maybe?
I think it's all hams.
May all be pans, yeah, I think they are. I haven't seen any testicles anywhere, so no rams.
Yeah, no rams in there at all, Ty.
But they're kind of working this out.
Obviously, you really did miss everything and just got me on the
because
obstacle there.
Oh crap! Well, I got to start filming.
I was really impressed with this, how she did.
This is a really good bunch right here, sure.
You what?
Really good bunch, looks like right here. Although this obstacle really difficult for the day, for the whole weekend, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave the wrong command there. Still did. And I was like, oh, we'll just go ahead and go that way now. That's really what it was. I was halfway through and I'm like, crap, I'm doing the wrong one here. I was like, oh, got him in.
The obstacle pretty quick.
Got it in.
Is that the right way? That's the
wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
Sent the wrong command again. Otherwise, we would have got it the first time. So that's why that happened.
That's not something I would really admit, Justin.
Hey, some of us are willing to admit our mistakes.
I'll be honest with you, too. I definitely have some mistakes I made, too. So.
You guys can see the time up there. Like at a minute
that makes this really, he is flying through the course at this point. You missed the fetch or drive, right? So
the drive. I got the fetch. I missed the drive. By the time I actually thought about singing a whistle for the drive, they were already past it because it was so short, that distance. So it was like...
Yeah, it is starting to pour in Sapulpa, or in Barrett Mountain, I should say. Not really
Barrett Mountain, no. And it was very difficult to make a quick turn. And Ty did the second day, and you guys will see he made a beautiful go from the X to the T.
But it was set up different then on the next day, so made it a little easier to do. But yeah, it was difficult to do because they really kind of wanted to go back towards the back, and the X are here. we're sort of in the way setting up this next one.
And now you guys are going to see me. So you get 2 points instead of 1 if you go down the middle. If you go down the side all the way, you're going to get 1. So I was trying to get max points here. So you're going to see me try for a while at trying to get some down the middle.
You get 4 points right there. You end up eventually taking 3 points to try to get him. You had 4 points right there, Justin.
Yeah,
you would have been first if you'd have done that.
I got in second still because Bodie ended up having 42. So I'd still been second. But
yeah, you would have had 42 with that. No, you missed the thing.
I missed that. So I would have made up points, but I lost them there.
Yeah, Bodie had everything perfect besides that one.
Yeah, he had one mistake. So I really should have took it, and it would have gave me the win for the weekend. I would have won the whole weekend with that right there if I would have left it.
I know.
I was being completely honest now that I think about it.
Part of your problem is she didn't really like to flank in the fence too much.
She didn't today. That was part of the problem.
Part of the issue here. But yeah, it happens though. It happens. I'm sure Ashley's gonna love this view right here, right here, but
she is.
She's gonna love watching this. I know that's great.
This is Bear Mountain's butt right there.
That was a good joke. Good joke.
I know. So yeah, I mean, I sit here in Struggle Park for like a good 2.5 minutes.
So then finally look,
okay, we'll go ahead and go pin and
at this point, get the Susan. Pin at this point,
all day.
This was the best run, the best score of the day, because I think Susan went after you with Bodie.
She did. I showed her how it was done.
You just made a decision real quick there. Like, okay, check your phone.
I was getting a phone call. My phone was buzzing at that time. It was a phone call from Washington, D.C., so I was like, no, we're just going to not do that.
Could have been the president, Justin.
It was not. But, big thing with these sheep are they were not afraid of you, and you don't have a gate there to help you. So the big thing was I just became the gate on that side.
I really like the squat you got going on. The method is great here. And then, boom, right to the
all
pin.
Done. Like, I made it look easy.
That was good. That was really good.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was nice. Proud of you. Yeah. So pretty good run. Okay, next we have Dad and Carmi day 1, and we'll give some.
You guys are going to watch one that's going to crawl here.
Yeah, this is going to be, you thought that one was slow. You have no idea what you're about to be ready for. And so this is starting now. Okay, she's got her outrun. We got that.
He sent Carmi on a come by, just the way the panels are worked. It worked out a little bit better to go that way.
Here he goes. He's crawling from the get-go.
Crawling, pretty okay lift, a little bit,
It's pretty solid lift.
5 o'clock. It's about 5 o'clock.
As good as you can for
the arena and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty solid lift there.
No, Dad kept saying, I got the slam yesterday whenever he had Aslan. It's like, just wants to fight. I'm not really seeing it fight. They just aren't really wanting to move very well. And Carmi's kind of just going real slow, so they're not in a hurry.
Especially last night when we watched some of these, he's like, you want them to be able to walk. You want them to have to walk up on them, but not fight them. And she's walking up on them, he's moving. She just doesn't have a ton of power.
She didn't come in fast, and then she didn't take anything.
And there's his that she got all the points on. And trying to circle the post. I think he messes up for a second, too.
No, I think he does pretty well, if I remember right.
I got that one. Okay. One of his runs, he kind of
filming is missing a little bit. That's where he missed.
He missed the drive. He sent her wrong. She kind of pushed him out the wrong way.
Yeah. Like I said, those barrels are so short. It's like if you're not right in the beginning, you're just gonna miss it altogether.
It makes it a good challenge, though. So you gotta be on top of your game the whole time.
Yeah.
The barrels aren't that far apart, really. So coming back to the fence, which was looks wider than it does the next day, I think.
Yeah, you guys definitely made it a lot tighter the second day.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Yeah, I noticed that when I watched back. So, but here we go. Carmi's still crawling through a minute 50. You were to the T at about the same time.
Did I beat Carmi on the first day?
Yeah, you got second the first day. Remember?
No, with Carmi. With T. With Ike. Whoever am I talking about? Ike.
No, Ike. Carmi got 4th. Ike got 5th.
Okay, so he's just right behind her.
Narrowly. If you would have beat Carmi with Ike, he'd never heard the end of it, right?
Yeah, he'd never heard the end of that. Forevermore.
That's what he just said yesterday. He said he was kind of nervous. He saw Ike go out there, and he's like, oh, man, he thought Ike could beat him.
Yeah, I know. I worked the course. Like I was working the course. I was going like I wasn't even caring. I was like, all right, made it through an obstacle. Let's go do the next one.
Yeah.
And
So
I didn't even care.
here we go. So got some tough. They just don't want to move too much, but she's not.
She's not helping the cause.
She's a little more powerful than dog. Maybe not the best draw for her. She's not. But they're not really making her. They're looking, but they're not really making her to the worst.
They're not really fighting. They're just kind of
like you said,
they're testing her. But
test her a little bit. That's not a bad thing per se. It's tough for this whenever time and matters to an extent. But
she's got to make a move, and she's not.
Sometimes they come by to get her out of there. The sheep want to go to the back fence, so it's kind of tough.
Whenever she makes a good move and comes in quick, they kind of go away from her and do a good job.
Whenever she goes to
stops at all.
Her quick moves, they
go. But as soon as she slows,
army crawl there, and she looks like it.
She'd just fight one there, with everything move, but she just kind of takes it real slow and does a nice job. He's just gonna walk
this pretty smooth, I think.
The course.
Get on the other side of the panels. There you go. So the panels are blocking her. They're gonna go on.
Nope, I think he gets it.
I think he does. But it just takes a second. You want to go on the inside, closest to us side of the panels here, of that one panel.
For the max points.
It's tough to do, for the max points. It's a tough thing to do. But we're getting to it. He's trying. He gets it. He gets it. Tough because that panel's right in the way, but thankfully she will go underneath the panels.
As she army crawls underneath them. Get it,
And he's got his all the points there. So far he's just lost the 3 drive points.
So he's working with one of Bruce Sheep is the
2
one.
Bruce Sheep.
Yeah.
Maybe there's 1. I think there's 2 though.
I can tell that one to the right is a little bit shorter one. Really woolly is one of Bruce Rams.
Yeah.
Are you filming this?
This was Mom.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you what's happening right now. Still, I don't know what we're doing.
This is just like our wrestling matches as kids. She gets busy watching and not watching the camera.
I think
and
we didn't get it on film. Else. I think he just took the 3 out the side because he didn't have much time and he turned the pan real quickly, which is not a thing you can do at this with this. The pen not over big. These sheep never
actually
been before.
If I remember right, he goes quite a while at this with them. Nope, that was it.
Yeah, no, he didn't have it.
Maybe that was Aslan or something. Or
I think it was one of those 2, and so those are both Saturdays runs. The only Saturdays runs we have.
Oh, really?
Unfortunately, so we do have everybody's for Sunday. So even though I had a good Sunday, so I'm okay with that. I had a pretty good Saturday too. So after the first day, we had an open. We had Justin and Spice finish second. So they got 8 points for Dog of the Year. Carmen got 4th. Ike got 5th. In Open Ranch, Aslan narrowly edged me out by 4 seconds and got 1st. I got 2nd with T. And Ruby got 3rd. And then in Ranch, Cassie ended up getting 3rd. And that was okay. Her 5th straight 3rd place finish in a trial. So
she's trying real hard to not get you that Dog of the Year.
It's going to be a tough challenge to get that one. And so here's Saturday's run starting now. We got Ike. Missed the outrun, but here we are.
He made an outrun all
got the fats just smooth as could be. Today we're circling around the cone the other way.
Right here, you're going to see this. I'm going to tell you guys, I had completely forgotten the way I was supposed to go around the post after I do this with him. So you're going to watch him. I'm going to just stop him. And I'm just going to sit here and think for a minute going like, did I do that right? Did I do that right? Because I could not remember. Nobody's stopping me. So I'm like, all right, let's move on. So, he does Ike, goes completely opposite direction I asked. I know he did because he's Ike. He went the way he thought was easier.
He got all the points right off the bat, though. He started at 26 points.
He was hot right off the bat. Like,
he's good. Ready to go and roaring and just crushing it.
I burned his brain up yesterday doing all this little finance stuff. And
today Ike is a dog. Justin hasn't worked in about a year, probably.
No, he works. He works a little here and there, just not a lot. He does a little more house, ranch, farm stuff.
He does a good job for us for sure. We love Ike.
Woodrow.
It's a storm coming. Woodrow's a little worried in his box.
No, Woodrow just doesn't like to be in his box. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the panels were a whole lot closer this time.
And they're in the dark today. Which
The dark side.
The dark side. And there's a kind of wonky panel next to them that kind of scares them off, maybe. I don't know. But it was a difficult thing to do for most people. Not Ty, but for a lot of people it was. One thing really cool about this trial in this arena, it's we have, there's a microphone, there's a little booth up in the thing with air conditioning so the judges can look at it and keep score easy. And there's a timer on the wall, which really helps us a lot because most of the time we do a course we're in a field and either you have to like keep a track with your watch, and I don't wear a watch, so you kind of just, and you want to kind of be in the zone. If you look down for a second, you kind of brace your things. We don't know really how much time we have, but it's not that big of a deal to happen to take a glance up real quick as you're working. Although I didn't really do it until I got to the pen or so, or like something was really dragging on. But it's kind of a nice deal to have a timer. You can see how much time you have. Here's Ike going. Sitting on his butt. You were so close to getting that.
I know, and if we'd have got it, we could have done everything else. But it was just like that was going to be the struggle. Otherwise, we really could have done
that. It was one of the easier obstacles Saturday. Of the three, it was probably the easiest obstacle. On Sunday, that was probably the toughest obstacle.
It was most difficult.
I love how he sits on his butt. Instead of lying
down, he just goes, doop.
Okay, I'll sit down. Okay.
And it's like one of the funniest things ever. Like if we're at the pen and doing stuff, he'll do that same exact sit, and then you're just like,
oh goodness.
Everybody looks cute. Like it works because then he can get right back at it, and it's like, and we definitely are trying so hard for this.
Thank you. I literally think it takes 2 steps. Okay, there, lie down. Lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down.
Yeah, I told him to, and he didn't want to. And now he's like, what? Blew his mind. His mind's done.
He's looking at you like he's like, oh goodness. And then Justin takes her RT right there. We had a couple RTs in an open on Sunday. Ruth had hers, you had that one, and yeah.
I mean, Ike is pretty much guaranteed. But not the first day. He was in the run the first day, guys.
He's ahead of, some dogs in dog video points.
Yeah.
He has 3.
I'll go away shortly. But...
Okay, next we had Carmi again, I think.
It should be Carmi and Spice.
So, starting now. Okay. Here's Buford. He sends her on a come by again. She thinks about going around it and says nope, and decides she just gets around it eventually. Here she goes, gets behind him. Today she has a totally different problem than the set she had yesterday.
This set wants to go.
Well, he has the Barbado there, and gets a fetch. There we go. Camera get kind of wonky there. But it's with 2 roost sheep, and it doesn't have a buddy with it. It's not like
I think he gets a good go. I don't think he retires.
That's the thing. He didn't retire, but he complains about it.
He complains about it every time he doesn't do great with Carmi, though.
That's true. And then so he missed the thing, and he had to do what we call daylight. So he had to go past the barrier here, and then restart. And there gets a drive real smooth.
The set wants to run. They want to go as a group right now. So I mean,
yeah, no, I think he could have done things better to prevent some of this stuff. Just to get the phone call.
No, it's you.
Is it really?
Yeah. My phone's in there.
Oh, well, never mind then. I'm going to put it on silent. Leave a voicemail. I'll talk to him about that. It's probably just like that one. Your car warranty has expired.
It could be.
I don't own a car, technically. So, yeah. Rock on. Okay, so Carmi walking up here.
So yeah, I know he complains about his run of Carmi, but he complains with them most of the time.
Yeah, I know. You got to suck it. Sometimes this was maybe a little overrated complaining. The one kind of wanted to go.
Like I said, that obstacle over there became the hardest altogether.
Yeah, it became really difficult because it was pretty close.
It took a lot of work to get him to go through. Do it.
It was a tough obstacle for sure. It was. This group isn't bad. I don't know what he's complaining about. Plus, he He'll tell me that 2 of them were. It has a buddy. I think that one is Pam's. Oh no, there's testicles in there. Never mind.
No, 2 of them are Rue's.
Yeah. But I mean, it still works pretty well. It's a little wild, but if he'd handle it better.
But I mean, I think he probably got frustrated right there along there. But it's like everybody struggled with that obstacle, and that's probably where he's going like, hey, it just wasn't good. But this is a pretty good moving set. It was better than his set moving yesterday as a whole.
Welcome, like it. Yep.
That's the big thing is you just got to get them, and now he's got to go again. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's a lot closer time. Good job measuring your stuff out.
I didn't move mine, just left them out was for the tee. I'm not sure how big. But I mean, you don't like a good challenge, Justin?
Oh, it was a good challenge. I liked it. It took me a lot longer to get through it the second day.
Had no open perfect scores. So I think it's a good thing. I'd rather have no perfect scores than like some of the cattle trials where they have 20 out of 23 perfect scores. Yeah. That seems kind of dumb to me. It's just a time trial. I like it to be a point in time trials that require some.
I think he oversent it there.
Yep.
That was the problem there. They were ready to go, and he was trying to anticipate too much too fast.
Or she was. May not have been him. May have been her doing it. I don't know. The one takes off, but they were all doing that. You know what I mean?
They were quick. I mean, this was in some ways this is a better set for Carmi because they wanted.
He didn't handle it as best as he could have. This was not a bad set, so I mean, he can not complain about it. I know we're getting kind of mad, like seeing kind of I don't know about this, but this is not a bad set at all.
They don't stay together the greatest, but they do stay together, so you can get through the obstacles. You can make it through the obstacles with them.
Was this obstacle easier today? Easier on Sunday with the way it was angled towards us more?
It was just tough to make it to it. Like, it was just a tough angle.
Yeah.
The way it was set up, it was so sharp of an angle to make it that pretty much, I know I circled it like 3 times with Spice before we finally zinged him through it. I'm pretty sure Dad zings it 3 or 4 times before he actually makes it through it.
Tough, but was it tougher on Saturday or Sunday?
It was slight on Sunday just because you had to go right from that obstacle 90-degree and right to the next one.
Yeah.
But once you could get their heads through, it was like super easy. It was just getting them back around to it to go.
Yeah. And then he gets over here to the tee. He's got about 20 seconds left. We lost power for a second. So hopefully
we can just keep watching.
We're going to watch via the computer screen. It's getting kind of glitchy for us now. That was weird. Okay, then we're back on the big screen.
All right. You guys aren't going to see any of these technical difficulties at all. We'll just let you know what's happening. He just decided with his short time he had left here, probably got 10 seconds, I think he ran out of time.
Just said
take my points and go on. So
yeah, that was
a pretty good set.
I think we would have about said he could have handled it better. She didn't work on the best, so I don't think he can be mad at us for some stuff, but he can't manage it for that set.
Yeah,
plus letting you back there that time.
It wasn't. So I mean, it was a pretty good set.
It wasn't a bad set at all. I mean the Barbados normally don't work that great, but that wasn't.
That one moved away from the dog really well. It just didn't stick well.
Yeah.
But it didn't take off and completely do its own thing. You could hold it with the others.
Yeah.
I mean, you could really hold it.
I think it was pretty solid, but that wasn't a bad run really. Didn't finish the best, but it is what it is. You're gonna have some tough luck, and hopefully can come out and redeem himself in a couple weeks. When we go to, that's a good thing about this. There's always another trial.
Yeah.
So you suck one time, you come back the next one and redeem yourself. And there's normally another trial the next year, so you can redeem yourself there too. So next we get to finish up our open class runs on Sunday with the one and the only SK Spice. Starting now. Okay. So he's at the post. He puts his whistle on. Has to take his hat off.
I'm putting the leash on.
Oh, the leash on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See the fancy wave here coming. There's a couple novice people when I was scoring, and Pam and Brienne were up there. They said they're both like, Pam's like, I kept nodding on Saturday. Hopefully, that was my wave. Because I was worried if I waved that my dog would take off. I know Brienne was like, me too. I tried to discreetly do it. I've never worried about the wave.
Right there with my hand signals, that was me trying to remember how the course actually goes.
I didn't even see.
You guys were telling me my set, was great after they had to drag them out by their horns. and keep pushing them.
Well, this is the funny part. You send yours, and Robert Jobe is still out in the arena.
And that was on purpose because I felt bad. So I was like, well, they're going to come off of him whenever I get out there. But I'm like, I'm trying to help them out, push them off there.
He sends a little early. He's a nice guy.
Trying to get him off so he can get in there.
And it does. And Dr. Jobe gets right back in there.
As soon as I do that and pull them off.
Right through the fetch panels.
And I think I make it around these. And it's like...
Right through that. Boom,
and
boom,
stop. And I think I send her, and it's like, just let it go and let them drift. Because they want to go back.
They wanted to go back because we're exhausted where the blue tarps are. And so if you kind of turned them,
they wanted to go
kind of point in a direction, they were going to head right down there. So that's kind of a strategy there.
Spice was taking this a little fast, and I probably should have slowed her down a little more and gotten her to stop and quit going so darn fast.
Yeah.
That's what kind of is making this go bing, bing, bing like a pinball.
It is an exciting one, that's for sure. You can get all 3 Pams. Maybe one Ruth.
I don't know. I think it's all Pams, and they're all crazy.
Pams, for the most part, I think, worked better than Ruth's, but...
They weren't as fighty. Ruth's, if depending on some of Ruth's, they were going to be a little more standoffish and want to fight you. Because she doesn't have Curly Bill around anymore, who is, put things in her place.
Yeah, so... What's going on in your mind right now?
How do I get this and keep them in? Because they wanted to just sit here. I sat here, I think, for a good 2 minutes before we actually made this. And it was just trying to get them to see the panel in the hole. And it was quite a struggle, if I remember right. Of like bump, 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 bump this way, bump to the left to keep them from ducking around the panel, then back to the right to get them to go to the panel, and then it's like you're just playing this little game just to be able to see it.
Today, and she kind of overflanks a bunch, I think.
Oh, these sheep are just goosey.
Let it go, you pause, let it go, let them go.
These sheep are just goosey.
Let them go. Let them go. Don't army crawl.
I think I sent the wrong way, too, on that one.
I also love the cowboy hat with backward sunglasses on upside down.
I know the sunglasses are right.
Okay, sunglasses on the back of it. That's a cool look, Justin. I don't care who you are.
I had to spit right there, guys, just to let you know. My mouth was full from all the whistling I was doing, trying to keep her to stopping, all my stop whistles.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay as long as he didn't go past the one panel and get him back in and adjust. There he goes. She stopped. He sends her moves her just a little bit. They're going to run through. Oh,
that was me. I whistled wrong again. I'm pretty sure.
You do that a lot, Justin.
Well, it's been a while since I've had to use the whistle, and we've had lambs, so I haven't been working, so my brain isn't quite remembering my directions. I'm just
You also use a lot of whistles. I try to whistle as little as I possibly can to get stuff done. There you go. Got through that. They're running. Shoo, 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 shoo.
I think I make it on the second try around.
Yeah. Zooms them around. Mom's camera is.
I have no idea she's doing there, guys. Don't throw up on us.
Yeah, we're working on a low budget cameraman here, so.
No, we got like 6 years ago.
I'd say cameraman. Okay, I guess I should say camera person.
Yeah, camera person. Yeah, but I got this. Like once I got their heads in there, it was like.
This was actually fairly easy. You get them in there, they were going to take off the right side because the tarps are
on that side
to it. There, stop. Okay, there we go.
And then this was just as difficult slightly. And I thought I was going to get it, but she did not want to go along this fence either to get them down. Like their heads are set. I'm going like,
this is a tough thing because you're right there. I think if you step out, you lie her down. You step out here. If you would have stepped out towards it, I
just should have sent her. I should have sent her in.
You got 4 points out of that, probably.
Well, I should have just told her going in. I think that one would have turned around and came back.
It might have.
Or I would have had more points and it'd been
at least 4. So you'd had one more point.
I looked at the clock. I had 4 minutes left whenever I started coming to the pin here. I do remember that, so I was trying to go. All right, I got 1 minute to pin. I should be plenty of time. That way, I can beat.
That's kind of the thing I like about what I wanted her thing to where at some point, even if you're going to have a really in the middle of a good run, you have to make a decision. Should I stop this?
And then there's this, and I'm like...
they're in, and the one just...
That one was in. I don't know why it decided to do that to me, and then it's like, crap, I can't.
But then you got
I do it again, I'm pretty sure.
Tough and
I get them right there to the edge again. And I get the Barbie does, the one that sits there on the edge. Right now time.
I mean, you had them right there.
I know, it was a pretty good run.
So close. Pretty good run, though. What'd you finish? 4th?
You ended up being 4th overall.
Being 4th, you ended up with 12 dog year points. You're in the lead after trial 1 open.
Yeah, just got to keep it up. Got a lot of trials to,
Yeah, got a lot of stuff left.
A lot of real estate left to.
And we know Ruth's going to be tough this next one. She's going to probably set up the course and practice a little bit, and I have no idea what to expect because Tom likes to design some crazy sort of courses.
And sometimes he pulls designs from us, and if it's kind of weird, he likes it. If we do something kind of goofy, he likes to use it. He used that double shoot last year.
But he's not here this time, so who knows what's going to be in his mind.
I don't know. He
used a lot of obstacles. I tried to use minimal obstacles, It's minimal to keep the space open. Last year, he had a lot of obstacles, I think.
But I think he was trying to think, if I give you a lot of obstacles, then it makes it harder for you to complete them all.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was hard to complete them all.
It was tough. He had like a hole, he had the pin, he had like 2 different tees and stuff. And yeah, it was tough. But anyways, that was it. Completes our open. We finished. You got 4th. Dad would have got 5th or 6th probably.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I think got 5th at the corner, something like that. And
2nd overall.
2nd overall for Sugar. Unfortunately, I did not get you a single overall award.
I know, that's all right.
Just missed out on the cool awards I designed. So we've got 4 runs left, starting with Aslan's Rough Go on Sunday.
Luckily, this one's going to be real short for you guys.
Starting now. It's actually 3.5 minutes long.
Oh, really? Man, it was a lot longer than I thought it was.
He actually goes quite a ways with this set. So you're going to be like, why is he complaining? You can see why is he complaining about the set whenever you watch it.
I know why he was. I think they were a little fighty, but,
Like, you did okay with them. You could have done better. But that's kind of the name of the game. You know what I mean?
They're juicy.
They are.
Did you actually get a voicemail?
I did get a voicemail.
Who's the voicemail from?
So you do the commentary for a minute. Back in a second.
Okay, then you gotta tell me who it's from. Alright, so we made it through the dry panels there. They take immediately down there to the exhaust. So far I haven't seen a reason why this set is bad. They've yet to fight. They've moved off pretty well. Aslan's got a lot of power in him. He likes to go fast, especially in the little arenas. So right now, this is going pretty well. Run, just about like the opens did. They're going to take off to the exhaust, and you got to bring them all the way back. Aslan's wanting to go pee on that barrel right there, but he didn't. He got back in line and started working. Now that's just kind of a cool picture there. This is where you finally see kind of a fight happen, where it's going to happen. First time, I think he sent the wrong way there. Aslan went the wrong way, or he sent the wrong way. It's probably Aslan going the wrong way. He got a little spooky and scared that one.
Just when you're giving commentary, you're supposed to make some sound. Okay.
Make some sound?
You can't just go silent for a little bit. You gotta. Sometimes you can't.
I was waiting for just a second. They were just standing there, Ty.
Okay. You gotta add a story or something in.
A story. This one time,
just being tell. I remember exactly how. The one time I had a sheep just like that. And here's what we did.
I don't because I get all the luck in the world. So how do I know that, Ty?
Gosh almighty, you do. Your second, I'll be honest, your second one not a great year. Was an okay set, not an amazing set. But your first day.
Now we talk about you. Go, yeah, he's right. It wasn't as
It was good, but it wasn't like as good a rate as you normally get just because the pen the one. This walk in the pen view.
This set's been good. I think Aslan's kind of choppiness is what caused some of the fights. More than anything, I know they want to fight.
Let it go. Leave the other two through. he doesn't do it right. If he don't
And
work it
then
right,
I'm pretty sure that's where he got frustrated and was just like, I'm done.
And he let Aslan just blows by and bites the one.
He's frustrated. And yeah, this one wants to fight now, but Aslan's coming in and
he's not making horrible time because he gets it set up here at 2:45, 3 minutes in.
And Aslan's not one to take it and bite, so.
And so he kind of caused it 'cause he did the blow up there. If he would have worked that obstacle better, the fence obstacle better, not the two just run up and blow by, take off after the other one, he'd have been better off. But
Aslan
quit by then. He'd already taken his
take
RT.
a cheap shot instead of just going up and hitting it. If he just hit it,
so the set wasn't great. Obviously not a great set, but it was a workable set.
It was doable. And if he would have just bit it on the nose once, I think it would have worked. And it went.
I mean, he got it a little bit done too. I mean, he worked that one out towards him better, and so he can complain all that he wants to.
He made it through the course as much as everybody else.
Next, you can see the best run of the weekend.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he cheated.
So here we go. Starting now.
Ty, I'm pretty sure he practiced these every day whenever he makes these up. It's like, how does this work the best for cheese?
I did not practice any. I don't practice any of this stuff at all.
And he's going to make it around those panels and not hit them.
There's one there.
Looking like her sister there.
There's one that's kind of fighty.
Yeah, but she came in and wanted to fly and try to bite and be silly and not.
She was silly at first.
She looked just like her sister there at the top.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Zing! Got a little Bodie in
there. A little bit of thing. Zing! Just having fun. There's Ty with his blind man stick. And I was still very impressed. I'm like, man, it's so hard to make it around to get to that panels over there. The first obstacle.
I don't let him go back.
And you actually caught them before everybody else. Like, I let mine go because I wanted them to get through the barrel first since I missed them yesterday. But you pulled yours right around, which was impressive. First one to do that all day, and I think the only one to do that all day.
Yeah, pretty much. Ruth did, but she just skipped the drive. Actually, she got to do the drive, so she took them right to the finish.
Yeah. But she made it around her and went right
she just forgot about the drive.
Forgot about the drive.
So. Yeah. It's maybe a smart decision, really.
With the dog I hadn't seen before. She had a couple dogs I hadn't seen before.
Yeah. Seen Joe. Seen two of them.
Joe and Ruby, and she had a couple of young dogs.
We've seen two of them with Belle, which is an older dog, I think.
Miss T
Button and Miss T. So we've seen basically just one or two dogs.
Button I hadn't seen it run before, and you just kind of work. Oh, you got lost one.
That didn't go past the panel. We got it back before it went around, so it still counts. As long as you didn't go past that second panel, you were okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
I wasn't really sure if it did or not.
And then you made this obstacle too, and I'm like, everyone else like zings around, does like 3 circles. Ty like immediately makes a 90-degree turn, puts them back through it, and I'm like, how? Like, it just amazed me. Like, you were the only guy to like make the turns.
I kind of missed it a little bit first, but didn't really go past it. I stopped. Kind of before they did any crazy stuff.
But yeah, like you even like the turn was immediately right to the obstacle. Usually, like mine were like zing past it to there, and I had to struggle to come back to it. So I mean, really, this was probably the best run of the weekend. I don't remember what Elizabeth looked like, but they were pretty good too.
I finished really quickly too. 3:42 final time.
She's got a little crouch going on.
Yep. She does something really special here today. I didn't know she did it. I don't know she does it.
We did. And we knew that's the only reason why you actually got out the middle of the tee.
Yeah, probably so. We weren't going to, probably. You see, I'm looking at the sheep here. Look at the sheep here. I'm not paying attention to her at all. She thinks
but it's because she slipped out there, they go, oh, okay, we'll go this way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'd been too tight, and I think she would have pushed them on through.
Yeah, I get kind of like, with her, with other Cassie, I can't take a. I've got to make sure I keep my eye on the sheep, but.
Ty's going to hang on this rope, even though it makes absolutely no difference whatsoever.
Well, it just feels natural to do it that way.
With his shoes that are falling apart there.
But these ones aren't the ones that are falling apart. These are the good ones.
You should take them off and dump out enough to make a sandbox with the dirt.
Probably could after this, yeah. And a quick fan too, buddy. There we go.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty good. The first day, as soon as I sent her, I took out waited a second when she's going around. I took out the cane and made the full cane. I realized that I didn't do that as I was walking to the pen. And then I was like, oh, I've only been pretty lucky for me. So I just left it half.
And then you could just wait until they got close and just went click.
Yeah, I could have stopped shooting. It
could have helped you.
It could have. I didn't think about that too much, but I was like, oh, I'll just leave it the way it is. And this next up is...
What we got left? Ruby and Cassie?
Ruby and Cassie. So, starting now. Missed the fetch, I think.
Hey, this is a pretty good set, though.
He's going the wrong way.
Does he finish the course with her, or no? He finishes the course.
He doesn't get. He takes 5 minutes to get very far.
And there's Ruby doing what Ruby does best.
The drive, she pushed him out of there. They were going in, and she just
totally cost him there on her own, doing what Ruby does best, her own thing.
Yeah. She likes to run the show sometimes. That is for sure.
And just so everybody know, this pin is actually a mule rack for the back of your truck. This is what it was from back in the day. That's what that is. So it's not it's a 6x6 pin. 3-side pin is what we use it as at home. And I brought it up here to do a 3-side pin for the trial.
Here we go. This is tough.
I mean, Dad probably got the best set for Ruby.
We're about to watch
with the little one. I mean, this is a fantastic set.
We're about to watch 3 minutes of trying to get
If you could have had the set with Carmi
or Aslan, he'd have been perfectly fine. But
you wouldn't have won the trial, I'm going to tell you.
I don't think so. I think it would have been really tough to go faster than my run. I'd be within 4 seconds of how fast my run was. Because you saw that I didn't miss much. I went quick, tight turns. It was smooth, but if you would just send her, and she goes wrong. You can't help yourself. Come this way a little bit. The driving on the fence I like this because driving on the fence is kind of a good skill to have, and it's a tough skill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a nice challenge. Drive on the fence. And so, I honestly thought we should have had the panels wider apart, but yeah, Mom zooms in on butt there. I don't know what that was about.
She wanted you guys to be able to count the hairs on that sheep. If you actually did, please give us a number and we can tell you were right.
Pause for a little bit, yeah. And we will give you a Team BMBC shirt if you give the right number. Signed. This is a rough go here. You gotta be really precise to get these on. I think, nice. What's crazy is you do the tee. They don't look at it. They refuse to look at the middle. This, as soon as they turn their heads, like, oh.
Well, it's a wider opening too.
I know, but still, like, as soon as they turn their heads immediately, you think they'd want to stay on the fence more, but no, not at all. So overall, what was your view of the trial? What was your thoughts on it? Was it a good trial, bad trial?
I thought it was overall pretty good. I wish there could have been more contestants, handlers, dogs for it, just for the cause it was going for.
Oh yeah, but
as a whole, we
raised $1,600 thanks to some donations by some other people too, and everybody there. So Mike and Julie Hostrom made an extra donation, and based on Pam and Travis and Tom and Ruth, they donated some sheep for us, and we raised $1,600 for the Gold4Kids Foundation, which is a great charity ran by some of our family. Totally 100% profits go towards pediatric cancer. The fight against that, so yeah.
And I mean this is a you have a company. They're all about local. It's the Tulsa area that it supports. It's not doing as. I mean, the stuff
It goes towards research.
Yeah,
obviously helps everybody.
for everybody, but it
We
also
do like
goes towards
retreats and
local
stuff
families.
to make local families feel better, and help them. And they had a child who was diagnosed when he was little, and he's an awesome kid now.
He did fantastic.
And that was it. We had
that was
that was for 5 minutes of trying to get. I guess. Sorry, I was a little tired. I guess Ruth and one of her dogs had a really bad run too for not being.
They did have. She did have a rough go too.
With Belle, I guess, had a rough go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how Ruby got third with the 26 points she got there, I don't know.
I don't know. She got him.
Yep, that was I was kind of disappointed because the first day is basically just the class was really small. It was just me and Dad basically, and I knew Ruby really wasn't a threat to beat me, and I knew that Aslan beat by 4 seconds the first day, and Aslan went before me the first day. The second day went before me the second day, and I seen that he had to retire, and so I was like, oh, I kind of already won, even if I don't really do anything. So the pressure was sort of off, but I'd rather win in a fashion where going for it, whatever. I got out perfect score to win. I don't have if I just finish the course roughly, I win. You know what I mean? I wanted to win with style, Justin, in a real competition, not I felt like it's sort of given to me, but oh well.
Yeah, that sounds great, Ty.
The last row of the day we're going to check out. It's starting now. It's Cassie. T, I walk out there, I take the leader up off, flip it on the back fence. Cassie, I have to make sure I walk really well. Take it off, put it in the pocket. Don't ask me how in the world. Don't ask me how in the.
And he makes the pedal.
They go right around.
That was the ugliest thing ever. You really didn't deserve those points.
I've got all the points and circled the thing.
You made it back through the other way.
No.
I don't even know what's going on here, but
we did that.
That was fast. That was like good.
I know, we are zooming.
10 seconds there he took to get all 26 points there.
I know if I get to that part, I'd be okay for most of it.
So then we spend the rest of his time after getting his 26 points and his 20 seconds. And his 26 seconds for 26 points. He spends the other, 4 minutes and 34 seconds trying to do the rest of this.
Yeah, exactly. And I really make some pretty quick times until I get the tee. Messed up there, but we're going to get through this thing this time.
I think the pins would really kill you.
Cassie.
Yeah, it's tough to do with her.
So they let you pretty much go anywhere after the drive?
It's beneficial to me. I really can't drive, and the sheep wouldn't go that way. Anyways.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's why I was like, just get to the drive, we'll be okay. Because really, yesterday we spent 5 drives to get to the drive. But you kept bringing them back.
Ooh, Ty about took a ride there.
Yeah, I know. It was a good to come up. I'm back here. You're gonna see something kind of smart that not a lot novice handlers would not think of. I backed away from the obstacle, and I walked towards it again to give myself a chance to set things up. Most novice people you watch, they always want to. I didn't really like it because she went around the wrong way. Then she just happened to stand around. I got it. But most novice people, once it's an obstacle, they want to stand right there and they don't want to back off. Sometimes you let go of the pressure, you scoot back, and you walk back up towards it, and it really helps a whole lot. Here we are at this tee. I literally was at 2 minutes when I got to the tee. I had 3 minutes left when I got to the tee.
He sat here for the next 3 minutes.
So I know that's time to figure
Ty
out.
was picking his Cassie, did that, now he's got daylight all the way around.
I have to walk back and forth the end of the tee a whole lot here.
I'm getting those steps in for the
Not
night.
something I really want to do, but it happens.
You
You really should just, took it and went on instead of trying and struggling.
Justin, I wasn't.
Did you have to, though? Like, did someone score perfect that hit that?
No, if I would have got any more points, I would have won. I came in 3-way tie for first and not second, the way I did. But I was not going to get the pin with her, Justin. So
You never know. You should have gave a better chance.
I gave myself like a minute to get it.
I gave myself a minute. What happened there, Ty? Nope.
I knew we weren't going to get the pin. There was very little chance of getting the pin. Although Saturday we almost had it, but that was pure luck.
Calls her to him, goes back out in, opens that panel up just a little bit wider there.
I'd have felt bad if I'd have won with this run because this was like a horrible run. It just happened at the obstacles. Just truly. She just does not want to lie down at all.
I'm pretty sure you decided, I'm just going to take the pin.
I got 3 points there, so they were at the one side. I'll just take it. At this point. Alright, lie down, lie down. She would lie, listen, she would lie down. We could got it. And then she circles around them. I don't know what she's doing about half the time. I really couldn't tell you. I don't quite have the squat you have going on, where you were like,
Hey, you got to get
I got a video one. You got a real
man.
big squat going on.
You got an eye, can get your eye on them. You got to be like a dog there. Get your eye on them. They'll go where you want them to go.
I
You
thought
got to
for a
single that
second-
one out.
For a second, I thought we had it.
You got to single, and then
But I knew it was. I knew we were almost out of time here. I was like, okay, walk up. And she sure as heck walked up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There was like 4 seconds left on the timer. I decided I was going to walk down there. It was like 4:57 after that try. I was like, I'm going to start walking down there. Because there's no need to try for the next 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But that was all of our runs. And Cassie broke the streak
Got
of
third
5
place.
straight thirds. We got in second place. We're up by like. And it went down to our timeline against Ruth and Button. And I mean, as you saw, our timeline. I feel like I saw the time. I was like, oh, you guys tied. And it was like, and this like, look at our timeline. I was like, I won. It's like I told him before I even left, I won.
There's no way you could be any faster.
No way you could have a better timeline than I did because it was.
It was
through there. Oh goodness, we're at 52 minutes, Justin.
I know, well, we had like 20 minutes, 25 minutes of dogs.
Yeah, we had like 30 minutes of dogs. Yeah,
Makes a
40
difference.
minutes of dogs. But yeah, we had a. I thought we did a pretty good job as commentators. I thought we'd give some insightful insight there. And what do you think? I think it's much better with the new mic setup because I don't think we don't have to like yell into the mic to pick us up.
Yeah, and then I'm not saying like I'm super far away and like it doesn't ever hear me, and Ty's like, bah! And I'm like,
I think this is going to be a good setup for us. If we have a guest, we have to go back the other way because we don't have enough stuff.
Microphones
But
for
yeah,
sure.
but I think this is a pretty good setup. I liked it. You got anything you want? Got anything you want to say? You got anything we didn't talk about?
I think that's everything. So
So when
pretty
you going to record your interviews for about the trial? We'll have it on we'll have the little video. Although this is sort of it anyways, but
pretty much, and just
I'll
slap
probably just
that
put this
right
on
on there.
probably just slap this on it. We'll do the actual "We Heard You" thing next time when we get all the videos. But as we didn't get most of the videos, what did you call this?
I know they missed Ike's fantastic. I mean, it was
Are you
art
going to
in
run
motion.
Ike in 2 weeks?
Not unless I have to.
Well, it's not. There's zero chance you have to because it's not going to be USBCJ sanctioned anyways.
Oh, it's not.
It's just club sanctioned.
Oh, okay.
So now,
I know. I mean, basically, being USBCHA sanctioned just means the Open's the only one that really matters.
yeah,
Unless you can get the 10 dogs. So
yeah. And we didn't on Saturday. We did on Sunday, thanks to Ruby Jewel and Ike.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty good trial. And what are your give us your thoughts? Let's look ahead to the next one because I don't know that we'll get another podcast out before then because it's literally we got this weekend.
And then it's the next
and then
weekend.
the next one. So, what are your thoughts? What are you preparing for? What's some stuff you're looking towards?
Big thing for me is really just getting a chance to work Spice. I am getting just, some of the rust knocked off. We looked really good, but still there's a lot of rust there. And for me, maybe not her so much. and make sure we're running right and running smooth. Big thing I want to do is get Woodrow going so we can have him ready. He's not going to be ready in 2 weeks, guys. But, have him ready for the
hold
fall.
on. I got an idea. You have enough room in the truck. What if we convince Dad we all run non-compete novice there? All three of them.
I'm going to kill something right now unless I work Woodrow for the solid next 2 weeks. We'll kill something.
We should have had Pam as part of 3 of our sheep. Let's just put off 3 more.
Yeah. I don't know where to put them.
I don't know either, but in your dog yard. Let Woodrow just stare at them all day long.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think the non-compete novice would work good?
I mean, it could, hypothetically. I just know I need to actually work Woodrow for that to work.
Yeah. So, any other things about the trial? You got anything? We're looking ahead. What are your thoughts about the next trial? Like, what are some? Okay, let's go back to this trial. When you walk to the post, day 1, trial 1 of the season, what's going through your head? With Spice, not with Ike, because we'll do both of them. But what's going through your head? You won Dog of the Year in open ranch last year. You're coming in this year. It's your first OSDA open trial. What's running through your head as you're at the post? What's sort of some of the stuff you're thinking of? I want to make this totally about dogs and totally get some insight here. So, Mr.
gosh. Big thing for me, I guess, was, I don't know, Ty, I've slept since then, being honest. It probably was, don't mess up. Let's just go out there and do what we do. That's the big thing. Spice and I always do well.
After that first one, what's your thoughts? You had a pretty good run. You ended up second. What's your thoughts after that?
My biggest thing was I was nervous because I left a lot of points on the board. I didn't leave time on the board. I had a decent run for playing around at the tee. But I was a little nervous, going, I left some points on the board. Hopefully I can make them up tomorrow if I need to. But we did a pretty good job. I felt like, we got the pin, we made it through all the obstacles. I played around at the tee, and I was like, all right, we still had a really, really good run. Sorry, guys. And such, and then that was it. At the Ike, my biggest thing was like, where am I going to retire at in this run? When am I going to retire?
When are you going to retire?
When is he going to become?
And on Saturday, he proved you wrong.
He did. I was amazed. Like we went through the obstacles. I'm like, all right. And with him, being honest, if we would have had the video, I would have told you on the X, whatever it is, I would have take the 1 point because I got all the 1 points and not the 2 points on it. I was going to take it. And it didn't work because he went the wrong way and put them all the way back in and took them back through the right way. And I was like, all right, we'll just go on and move on. I was going to take the one. He didn't want it. He's like, nah, we're going to get them and put them back through the right way. And I'm like, okay, bud, that's not what I wanted at all, but we'll do it.
You probably feel the same way working with him as I come in with Cassie.
You just go,
with T, I come in with sort of a game plan because Dr. Patton and somebody were talking about the game plan they had or whatever, And then Ruth there talking about it. I was like, I don't have a game plan, I just wing it. It's a joke. With Cassie, I have to kind of just play ad lib because I have no idea what Cassie's going to show up. With T, I normally have a pretty good game plan. She's going to be the same.
I know what she's going to do.
I know where she's going to be at. That's one of the big parts about this whole thing. Is some of the people who are like a novice and stuff, they kind of forget where the dog's at,
Yeah.
And they'll have it set up for a panel. They have like a work in the panel or whatever, and they set it up. The sheep are in the mouth of the pen, and then they're in the mouth of the whatever obstacle, and then all of a sudden their dog's at the wrong end, bring them right to them instead of pushing them in, You kind of forget where the dog's at because there's a lot to focus on. And with T, thankfully, and probably the same for you with Spice, don't fall asleep on me, is I don't have to really worry about where I can focus on the sheep more if I need to, because I don't have to worry about where she's at.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing is I do come in with a game plan for Spice. I think out in my head the straightest line possible and how to do it. And I'm usually thinking which way do I want to send her beforehand when we're out there at the handlers meeting or even before the trials. No matter where we go, I think about which direction I want to send her. It's most of the time in a way. Sometimes it's a combine depending on how the trial field's set up.
She does both directions really well, but I like the way she does her way a little bit better. And then it kind of goes from there. I just have a plan for how do I hit this out? How do I hit, field trial? All right, I got to wrap the post, and I'm thinking about it in sections.
Is that for the one time, this time, where you totally forgot which way you're supposed to go?
Which way I was supposed to go with Ike,
Because you don't have a game plan with Ike, like you said earlier. If you had a game plan with him,
kind of go out there and do it.
just go out there and wing it.
But, I got the field trials. I'm thinking about, all right. I usually think in my head, I think with my hands straight to me. Let's get this.
We did see that earlier.
You did. And you see, I think about it sometimes. But usually I think about it before, not why I'm actually out there. How do I wrap in the post? And usually once I make it through the fetch panels, if I do at field trials, when I do and judge field trials, all right. Now I'm thinking about now I got to bring them right to me and then wrap them as tight as I can around that post and take off for the drive. And usually I'm thinking about, all right, how can I do this? And thinking, all right, we're going to stay online. Now I pretty much try to think online. How tight can I make this? What's the fastest way for me to do this? What's the most efficient way for me to do this? And I just go out there and we just...
It's sort of like the one Flash episode where Leonard Start is you make the plan, stick to the plan, throw away the plan. And that's kind of how it is. You make a plan, and then you get out there, you kind of got to throw it away, but you have an idea. You still use part of it, but kind of got to throw it away a little bit, because when you get out there, there's always going to be something you don't expect to happen. You never know what sort of set you're going to get, you know what I mean? But
you come out there with a plan, you stick to the plan goes out the window, and you make it up. And that's what Spice and I are the best at, is I am the best, probably.
Pretty good improviser.
I can think
She's so quick that you can get away with some stuff like that. T's so slow that I can't always do that, so we got to really try to stick to the plan as much as possible.
Yeah.
Normally does a pretty good job of that, so I'm happy with it. So we've gone over an hour. This is officially the longest episode of the Sugar and Spanky BMBC Sugar and Spanky podcast ever. So it's a special one for a lot of reasons. Hopefully, if you are just listening to the audio of this, it's still kind of helpful. I think it is, because we give a lot of insight. But hopefully, go to YouTube, BMBC.com, if you haven't already, and find this on there.
Yeah. All right.
Get back to you with another episode just like this one after the next trial.
All right.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Stay frosty, everyone.